name is Dr. Panagiotis Karagiannis, and I am a counseling psychologist and also the clinical director of SupportRoom. Good day to everyone. Today, we're going to be discussing some grounding techniques, relaxation techniques that can help you combat anxiety and stress. First of all, let's begin by understanding the difference between the two. They're often used interchangeably, like they're the same thing, but again, they're not. Anxiety is an emotion that we experience when we think a situation is threatening and we underestimate our resources to cope with that situation. On another note, stress is the physiological changes of our body when we experience anxiety or fear. At any given moment, our body needs to ensure our survival. So, in situations that we perceive as threatening, what happens is it needs to help us to overcome the situation. So, in such cases, a fight or flight response is triggered. And either to fight a dangerous situation or to run away from a dangerous situation, you need more energy in your muscles. That's when the body initiates a stress response so we can have an increased heart rate and thus more oxygen in our muscles. Some stress symptoms could be heart rate, sweating, palpitations, tension in the muscles, and many more. This is done through a part of our body that's called the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system is responsible for regulating all the involuntary processes of our body. For example, digestion, heart rate, sleep, and many more. Now, the autonomic nervous system has two sub-branches. It has the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is responsible for arousing you, while the parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for calming you down. When the parasympathetic nervous system is dominant, that's when usually we sleep, and the restorative processes of our body start operating as well as our immune system kicks in. So it's very important for us to learn how to activate our parasympathetic nervous system, because when we experience a lot of anxiety and stress, those two systems tend to work in an imbalance. The sympathetic nervous system would work all the time, while the parasympathetic nervous system would work not that much. So we need to learn how to activate it. It's very easy how we can do it. We need to utilize our breathing. And this is something that's backed up by clinical research as well. We need two things: learn to breathe in the correct way and learn to breathe in the correct sequence to achieve the best relaxation response possible. The first thing that we need to do is to learn how to breathe using our diaphragm. We breathe through our diaphragm when we breathe through our belly. An easy way to go about this and practice this is to actually put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. And as you breathe, in and out, I want you to focus breathing on your belly. So we need the hand that's positioned on the belly to be moving as you breathe in and out by the movement of the belly. Take a couple of breaths, try it out, and see that you got enough of it. That's the first thing. That's the diaphragmatic breathing. When we are relaxed, we breathe through our diaphragm. Whereas when we are anxious or stressed, we tend to take quick, shallow breaths from our chest. And of course, we don't want that. So we need to breathe through our diaphragm. The other thing is the correct sequence to breathe in. The sequence is as follows. 3 seconds, quickly inhale through your nose, filling your belly all the way up the head. Hold your breath for 5 seconds and exhale slowly through your mouth for 7 to 9 seconds. Let's go at it one time together. The key here is to allow the air to come naturally out of your mouth. Do not force the air out. Do not be quick at releasing the air. And of course, these times can be altered according to your needs. Another important thing is to repeat this exercise, breathing through your diaphragm, and in this sequence, remember 3 seconds inhale quickly through your nose, filling all the way the belly up with air. Hold your breath for 5, and exhale slowly and naturally through your mouth for 7 to 9 seconds. It would be essential if you could do this exercise 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes before you grab your dinner. This will help reduce the overall stress levels down. And of course, if during the day your anxiety peaks, once you have mastered this exercise, you can use this exercise to relax your body. This is a very basic exercise, and I'm going to be giving in future videos, I'm going to be giving you more advanced relaxation techniques. But this is the foundation of those techniques. So your breathing is the most important tool you have in order to help your body relax. Thank you very much for today, and I'll see you in the next video.